Hi, kindergarten. Today we're going to read a story, Mouse Count, and this is by Ellen Stoll Walsh. We've probably read this story before because I absolutely love this story, but also we probably played with some cubes. So I forgot to bring my cubes home, but I have Legos at my house, and you see I have 10 Legos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you want to get 10 Legos and make a tower like I did, you can play along with the story too. I also got a cup here too, so I could put him in here because I'm gonna pretend like that's another character in the story. All right, are we ready? Perfect. So this story is called Mouse Count by Ellen Stoll Walsh. She is the author and the illustrator in this story. On one very fine day, some mice played in the meadow. They were careful and they watched out for snakes. Ugh, I'll watch out for them too. Yuck. Let's count the mice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I have 10 Legos on my tower, because there's 10 mice. But when the mice got sleepy, they forgot about snakes, and they all took a nap. How many of you have been taking naps? Sometimes Mrs. Barnett takes naps too. While they slept, a hungry snake went looking for its dinner. On his way, he found a nice big jar, and that's what I have right here. But if you just have a plastic cup, that's okay too. I made mine clear, that way you guys can see what I was doing, and grown-ups could see too. I will fill this jar with my dinner, he said. I bet he will. So remember, we have 10 mice. It wasn't long before he found 3 little mice. Little, warm, tasty, fast asleep. Look at that. I bet he really likes mice for dinner. First, I will count them, and then I will eat them up, said the snake. So this is where you're going to get your Legos ready. Are you ready? Get them ready and put them in your jar. 1, 2. This is really hard to do with one hand. 3. 3 tasty little mice in my jar, just like the snake said. Mouse count. 1, 2, 3. And he dropped them in the jar. But he was very hungry, so 3 mice wasn't enough. So boys and girls, if we started out with 10 mice and 3 are in the jar, what is 10? Take away 3. How many mice are still out there? We had 10, and we take off 3 from our tower. How many are still left? I have 7. Yeah. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mice left for the snake to go find. And soon he found 4 more mice. Warm, little, tasty mice, fast asleep. And he counted them. So we have 3 in the jar, and we're going to get 4 more. So you ready? 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we have 7 mice in the jar, how many are in my hand? 7 and how many make 10? 7 and how many more to get to 10? It's okay. Use your Legos. I do. Or your toys or whatever toys you have. I happen to have Legos at my house. So 7 and figure out how many more to make it to 10. So I can count my Legos. I go 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3 more. 7 in the jar and 3 in my hand to make 10. So there's 3 more out there. 4, 5, 6, 7. But the snake was very hungry, and 7 mice were not nearly enough. And at last he found 3 more mice. Oh, that must be the 3 right here. Yeah. Okay, little, warm, tasty, fast asleep mice. And so he counted them. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? There's mouse number 8 in the jar. Mouse number 9 in the jar. And mouse number 10 in the jar. 8, 9, 10. There they are, all in the jar. 10 mice are enough. Now I'm going to eat you up, you little warm and tasty mice, said the snake. Oh. Wait, said one of the mice. This jar isn't full yet. Look, there's a big mouse over there, over there. The snake was very, very greedy, and he was also very, very hungry. So he hurried off to get the big mouse. And while he was gone, the mice rocked the jar this way and that way and this way again and another way and another way. They kept rocking and tipping until it went over and out poured the mice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The little mice uncounted themselves and ran home. Then the snake, well, he reached that big mouse, but he found out it was only a big, cold, hard rock. And when he got back, the jar was empty. And the mice went off to play. So grown-ups, this is something you can do with your kindergartner if you have your jar and your Legos or your toys. I like Legos, or anything you can stack really works. So I'm going to make my stack again. And so if we have 10 mice, because we're going to pretend that the Legos are our mice. We have 10 and 3 are in the jar. So I could say in my head, I have 10, take away 3. So if I say I have 10 and I take away 3, 1, 2, 3. So I could write the math problem, 10 minus 3 is, or equals, I could try the equal sign too. And I could figure out how much is 10 minus 3. Or maybe I could say 3 and how many make 10. That's another thing I could do. So I could try lots of different numbers. What if I go like this and I put them back and I make my tower again? And we play a game that says 4 in the jar. What is 10 minus 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the jar. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the jar. So I have 10 minus 4, and I have to figure out 10 minus 4. And I can use my cubes and count, or I could just figure it in my head with my numbers. But sometimes just starting out, we all like to use our cubes and help us count. So you can keep playing your mouse count game today, and I will see you again later, kindergarten. Thanks so much for reading with me today.